Hey up, it's Louise once again. Welcome to the lovely natural light in my attic. Don't look at all the stuff over here. Don't look at all the random craft stuff here. Pretend it's not there. It's not. This is a beautifully organised space and not chaos. Hello! I have got some bits to show you that I've crocheted recently. There's one thing that I started making and then was like, why am I making this? This looks terrible and I need to frog it. So I'll show you that. And then some good bits. I've made a few jumpers. I'll show you. My failure, right. I was making a sweater vest. And then, I don't know, it just looked really big and weird. Sorry, I've got a coat hanger here that my stuff's getting stuck on. I don't know, I thought it'd be cute, but then the measurements were all wrong. I don't know, I might try again. But yeah, the armholes were weird. I don't know, it's definitely me, I did it wrong. So I'm gonna frog that. And I'll come back to it at a later stage. I'll just reuse the yarn for something. It's nice yarn though. It's really cute, but a failure. Boo. These I also made, I don't know what I was thinking. I decided I was gonna make some leg warmers, but I put them on and my partner was like, they're way too short to be leg warmers, they need to be longer. So turns out I don't really know what leg warmers look like. I thought they were cute. Got ribbing and then some different ribbing. I don't know why I made leg warmers. I was just having a moment. I thought maybe I'll be a girl that wears leg warmers, and I'm not, to be honest. I don't know why I made them. I might also frog these. I don't know, the fun's in the making sometimes. They took me just a few hours to make, so I don't know. Also, like, this one is definitely longer than this one. I'd made a mistake. I didn't count my rows, so it's definitely longer than that one. Oops. That's kind of a failure. It's a finished object, but it is a failure. This is a fun one. This is a real fun one. This, I will link the patterns to my successful crochet makes in the description. Not the ones where I've half done it or done it wrong. Made this wonderful scarf. But it's a worm on a string. You know, worm on a string? I have a pair of worm on a string earrings. I'd go get them, but I'm lazy. Worm on a string, but it's a scarf. This is by, I think the video is by Bit Knits, but like I said, I'll put it in the description. How cute is this? It only took me a couple hours to make. It worked up really fast. You can just sort of make it as long as you want. But I've worn it several times and no one's commented on how good it is. Like, no one's like, wow, Louise, I love that worm on a string scarf. No one's complimenting me. I think it's great. Big eyes. Is it not just hilarious? I love it, and this colour as well. Stunning. I really love it. I've also seen a tutorial on how to do just a giant worm on a string plush, and I might make that. I'm in my worm on a string era. Do you not just love him? I really like him. I think he's cool. Oh, right. This is an impractical thing that I made for a single occasion because I'm insane. I went to see CMAT, and she's a little cowboy western Irish pop star, and I decided I wanted a cowboy hat, and I've seen someone online making crochet cowboy hats. Never found a pattern on how to make it myself, so I reverse engineered it and I made this, which is insanity. If you look on the inside, it's a real mess where I've just like sewn it all on, but you don't see that. You just see it when I'm wearing it and it looks really good. I'm sorry. Is this not, this is so cool. I love this hat. I had so many compliments on this hat when I was at the gig. Like, yeah, I did crochet it myself. Yeah, I saw someone who makes crochet cowboy hats. It's so heavy as well. And I think she sells them for like 80 to 100 quid, which they do sell. Like, get out my net. I'm not dissing you. Like, that's great. But no one was like saying how to make them, so I just sort of reverse engineered it. And I think it worked out alright. I just wanted it to be pink because I wore a pink checkered dress. And I was just feeling my little western vibes. This is, I love this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably just keep it forever. But I did buy, it was a pack of 2 cowboy hats I got on Vinted. So I have another one to do whatever I wish with. And I don't know what I want to do with that one. Should I make another cowboy hat? Let me know. Should I just be walking around with a cowboy hat? When will it be festival season so I can wear my stupid cowboy hat? It's amazing, I'm sorry. This is one of the best things I've ever made. And I started making it about 3 months before the gig. And in typical me fashion, just did a little bit and then forgot about it and finished it with about 12 hours to spare because that's who I am as a person, disorganized. But yeah, pattern, copyright me. I did it myself. There's a lot of tears, a lot of swearing. Where's my baby? Right. I've got 3 jumpers that I made. That's 6. I've been mad into making... I can't remember if I showed you this blue one, because I definitely showed you... I picked this up by accident. I've shown you this before, and it's very, like, similar colours. But, yeah, I really like making these raglan, scrappy, like, one colour scheme jumpers. They provide very little warmth because I'm using a US treble crochet stitch, which is very big and tall and loose. You can see through it. But I just think they look cool. I think they're nice. So yeah, I've just been making them with some scrap yarns. This is obviously my blue one. They work up really fast and like they're just good for when I'm sat on the sofa. I'm thinking like I really need to deplete some of my yarns and then I can buy more yarns because I've just got like scrappy ends of like random colours, not enough to make a full project. But I don't really enjoy making these, so I might make them and just give my friends unsolicited crochet jumpers. But I just think they're neat. It's just nice to like throw on top of something. Very easy to make. Yeah, I made this blue one. And there's a little bit of like teals and greens in here as well. And then I made this green one. I love green, it's one of my favourite colours. I say just wearing all black today. But yeah, they're just really easy to make and just fun, you know? It uses up a lot of like scrap ends of yarn and I just really enjoy it. You can see I've used some of the yarn from the scarf in here as well. That was like the little scrappy end bit. I don't know, I just think it's a good way to use up your scraps and I just think they're cool. I just really like them. So that's my oops, I'm stuck on the coat hanger again. See, this keeps happening. But yeah, I'm really enjoying making little jumpers at the minute. I like making a little scrap project, keeps me busy, gets rid of my ridiculous yarn collection. I'm looking over here because it's like all pegged up on the wall. But I need to use some of the little bits so then I can buy some more yarn in colours that I need and want, not just like random bits that I've collected over the past few years. Anyway, my last thing, I know I said this is probably one of the best things I've ever made, and I also said this is probably one of the best things I've ever made because I think everything's the best thing I've ever made, but this, I'm so chuffed with this. This is so nice. This is, oh, it is the Big Bobble Jumper by Logie Low, I think her name is. Her name's Lois, she lives in Sheffield as well, and she is a sort of crochet pattern designer. She sells hooks and pattern kits and stitch markers and stuff, and I really like her stuff. I've done a pattern test for her before, which I really enjoyed, but she released this pattern and I really liked the look of it. So I made myself a nice jumper. It is a raglan, so top down, worked up very fast, and it's got these big bobbles on the sleeves and it's so nice and cozy and just lovely. I made it in this nice mustardy colour. It looks more orangey on the little screen. I was gonna say the monitor. It's not a monitor, I'm not professional. The screen. Yeah, it's more of like a mustard yellow. I just thought it was really cute. I really like it. I'm chuffed with this. Like, I had to like size down my hook because I think it recommends, it's like 7mm, but I used the 6.5 because my gauge is a little bit big. But I'm so chuffed with this. I got the pattern, it was on sale. and it was really well written. There was one point where I was like, I'm gonna have to email her because the pattern's wrong, because my stitch count is wrong, but it was me because I can't bloody read, so I had to frog like 5 rows, which I was annoyed about. The pattern is very well made, very well tested. It's just I have very poor concentration. But yeah, so cute. I want to make another. So I made it a little cropped. The sleeves are so big. There's a picture of me wearing it on my Instagram because I don't really want to try it on now because I'm lazy bones. But yeah, there's a nice picture of me wearing it on my Instagram if you want to check that out, please. But yeah, so cute. I really enjoyed making it. It was really, really fun. And just the little bubbles, they just feel really good. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze. It's a stitch I've never done before and it's dead easy. But yeah, it was worked up in, I can't remember if it was like double crochet UK or half double crochet. Not UK, US. I can't remember. I think it was double crochet. I don't know. Buy the pattern and find out yourself if you want to make it. It was really easy. I did have to like frog it when I got to the arms because I realised I'd made it, like it was too big. I had to go down a hook size, but then it worked up really fast afterwards. It was really fun to make. I really enjoyed it. I really like it. It's so cute and probably one of the best things I've ever made. Like, it's amazing to think that I can make this now when I've got my first granny square over there. Let me go grab it and I'll just compare, because I only started crocheting like 2 years ago and I feel like, oh, that's so cute. Let me go get this granny square. I have it like on my yarn wall so I can look at it and stay humble. My first ever granny square that I made 2 years ago. God, it's such a mess. It's horrid, but I have to keep it. I had other attempts before this one, but this was the first one that I managed to actually finish. God, it's such a mess. Awful. But I have to keep it. I have to stay humble. So I made that, and now I can make this, and it looks really good. Amazing. Never give up on your dreams. You too can go from this to this. I just love crocheting. I really do. I'm working through a few patterns I bought during a Christmas sale. I make a little granny square, cardigan, I think, and another nice scarf, even though I have loads of scarves. Oops, I just threw that granny square on the floor. I have loads of scarves, but you can never have enough scarves. I'm a real accessories girl, you know? Right. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye, guys. Let me know if you've made anything nice recently, or if you've got any recommendations for things for me to make, because I just love making. I have fun making the stuff, and then I don't necessarily want to keep it. So, you know? Goodbye, guys.